Good evening. I'm out in the cover crop, rye and vetch cover crop here. That's what this is right around me here. Lots of rye heads, and then if you look down deep in there, you can see the vetch growing up. It's kind of vining up onto the rye. And this cover crop will be sweet potatoes in about a month and a half or so. We will, actually about a month, we'll turn it into sweet potatoes by knocking down the vetch and the rye, and then we'll put some compost out here, and we'll fertilize a little bit, and we'll put some sweet potatoes out. It's a beautiful evening to be out in the cover crop checking things out. You can see a little bit of a sunset back there. It's a nice color, and just that magic time of the evening makes it easy to love being a farmer. Behind me we've got some arugula and radishes under those white covers that are just getting started. They just seeded them 1 week ago, and then just yesterday we seeded a bunch as well. And then right here on the edge of the cover crop you can see we got some lettuces and some scallions. In fact, the scallions are getting a little bit overtaken by the vetch here and there when you do a little weeding. But these little scallions in paper pots are doing really well. And then we've got, this is some Salanova lettuce, which is a salad mix type of lettuce. A couple of tarps, knock some weeds down. And here we've got, again, a bed that's a little bit weedy, but it's got some peas. And then we've got some really nice little radishes coming on, just little guys so far. But they're getting bigger. We'll harvest them in about 2 weeks probably. And then over here we've got the radishes. Some of these we're actually picking this week. There's a nice radish ready to go. That'll go to market this week. And then over here, as we go, let's see here. Inside this tunnel, we've got squash, Snapdragons. There's our squash over there, and then Snapdragons in the middle on ground cover. And over here we've got celery. Celery is one of our favorites, partly because it's just a beautiful crop, and also it always surprises our customers. There aren't very many market growers who grow celery. We like growing it. It's a pretty crop. It's fairly easy, especially in the cooler seasons, and it's really a crowd pleaser. Over here you can see some leeks, just getting started, but they're coming along. They're starting to grow. They had pretty bad transplant shock. They got a little bit old in the greenhouse before we got them out into the beds, so they've been a little slow to recover. And out here you can see some carrots. Got a lot of carrots coming on. These are just little guys. They're about, they're the size of like a, they're bigger than a pencil lead, maybe about the size of a ballpoint pen refill right now. Pretty small, but in the next 3 weeks they'll really put on a lot of bulk. So hopefully we'll be into carrots for the CSA by the end of May without a problem. And a couple more beds. We've got some flowers here, some sunflowers, some basil. We just went in last week. We've got some cilantro coming on, and then over here we've got our new fig house we're still working on. We've got the hoops up in the air. Still got quite a bit of work to do on that, but it's coming along. Could be the theme of this walking tour. Coming along. Things are coming along. Out here, more basil. You can see all these baby plants here. Get a little closer. Here's the baby basils. And then over here we got baby marigolds. And here we've got Ami, which is a cut flower. And here we've got more head lettuce. This is the big head lettuce. This is a variety called Cherokee. We really like Cherokee. It's a nice, colorful, got the red on the outside and the green on the inside. And then these are mini heads, these little heads. We've got a bunch of those going to market this week. You can see there's a bunch of lettuce out here. I think we've got about, right now, mature, we've got almost 300 heads. And that should be pretty consistent through the spring. As it gets into summer, sometimes that decreases a little bit, but we generally have about 300 heads of lettuce a week that we're able to harvest, give or take, every 2 weeks, I should say, about 300 every 2 weeks. So everybody gets a head of lettuce in the CSA typically. Anyway, looks like it's getting a little dark. I'll sign off here, but I thought you'd enjoy seeing a little bit of what's going on the farm today. This is just one little corner, but there's a lot going on. All right, see you another time.